For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jose Mas, and I'm the CEO of a company called Mastech. Mastech is a New York Stock Exchange traded company that today employs over 20,000 team members in the United States, generates over $7.5 billion of annual revenue, and last year, as was said, for the first time in our history, we were named under the Fortune 500. I'm truly humbled. Thank you. I'm truly humbled and blessed to lead an unbelievable organization. But like so many in this room, our firm was founded by a refugee. My father, who came to this country without a penny to his name, in search of freedom and a dream to provide a better future for his family. Along the way, there were many that extended a hand and decided to give this young Cuban man a chance. That's what the NMSDC is about. Tonight, I'm here to present an award to an individual who is making these same dreams a reality for so many in his industry and at his company. As a first-generation American and a product of your hard work, I deeply and truly understand the value in having someone open a door for you, give you an opportunity, mentor you. Along the way, telling you not just what you want, but forcing you to step up your game and stand up to the challenge. Someone who understands that diversity is not just a social responsibility, but rather it's good for business. Diversity brings about it better ideas, solutions to problems, and ultimately helps companies build communities and stronger, more loyal customers. Today, I'm honored to present the Diversity Professional of the Year to an individual who not just gets it, but who lives it, who embodies all the qualities and leadership skills to make the case, open the doors, to find the right fit, and most importantly, be a mentor, be a bridge and a facilitator for all those that, like my father, have a dream. Join me in watching this video presentation and learning more about our 2019 Supplier Diversity Professional of the Year and my friend, Lance Hyde, Diversity Manager at EQT. Congratulations, Lance.
If you would look up supplier diversity in a dictionary, I think you'd see a picture of Lance.
Right, I mean, supplier diversity now is in the DNA of our operations organization, and I give Lance most of the credit for that. He believes in it both from a business perspective, that he's doing the right thing for the company that he works for, but also that he's impacting the community in a positive way and making a difference for people.
He truly cares. He makes it a personal relationship with some of these suppliers, and you can see that.
And he understands the surroundings. And when I say the surroundings, you have the corporate culture versus the supplier culture. You have an individual that understands the very critical balance that exists between both entities.
And he was able to identify areas that we were strong and identify areas of need for EQT and really put those together. And usually, as the minority company, you have to do that.
Lance is a rock star, friendly, he's talkative, and he's genuine.
But what impresses me about Lance is that he wants everybody to be a part of this. Like, he wants the success to be shared. It's not the Lance show.
So this award is an award that I accept on behalf of the efforts of our entire team, because it's a team that makes this happen.
I see Lance's impact throughout the community and into the future because of his interest in always doing more than what is expected of him.
To him, it's not just a job, it's a mission. Supplier diversity is, you can tell it's part of who he is.
By becoming the first MBE to make the Fortune 500.
Yes. Yes.
His family motivates him. The foundation of his parents.
And my parents had my sister and me at 19 and 25 years of age. They decided to work hard and make sacrifices, so they gave up not having expensive homes, the fancy cars, expensive clothes, to financially invest in education for my sister and me. And there's not enough time in this life that I can ever repay or thank them enough for all the hard work and the sacrifices that they made to sure that we always had the best. Growing up in East Oakland, California, 29 friends who many were like brothers to me, who I grew up with. Their lives were cut much too short, and cut short for all the same reasons that most young men who grew up in low-income urban city communities leave us too soon. I was blessed with the emotional strength to continue to persevere and with the inspiration to want to make a positive difference in underserved communities. And that same inspiration is what drives my passion for Supplier Diversity. Jose, thank you for that very kind introduction. And what an honor to be introduced by the first MBE to make the Fortune 500. Much appreciated. First and foremost, I give all praise and glory to our Heavenly Father. I thank the NMSDC. Thank you. I thank the NMSDC for this very special honor, and I want to congratulate each of the honorees tonight, and a special congratulations to Reverend Justin Jackson for all you've done to fight for freedom, justice, and economic equality for us, sir. Thank you. For me, my team begins with my family, and I want to thank my parents first, who I'm honored to have here, for not only giving me life, but for being the best parents a child can ever ask for. But there's just not one day that goes by where I don't thank God for blessing me to still have both my parents who are with me. So thank you very much for all you've done. To my lovely wife, to my better half, my best friend, my soulmate, thank you so much for not only being the best mother that our children can possibly have, but for being a better wife than I would have ever envisioned. But this award would not be possible without you, so thank you for all you do. And to my three little precious angels, Sanaa, Lex, and Layla, you all inspire me so much. And the only message I have for you three, whatever you want to do in life, believe in it, be passionate about it, always remember to give back, and do the best job you can do. And if you do those four things, don't ever let anyone tell you what you can't do in life, because you can do anything you want to do, and you can be anything you want to be. I've also been blessed along this journey to have very special individuals help me along this path, like Charmaine Taylor, Suresh Ramanathan, Glenn Mahone, Greg Spencer. I thank our entire team at EQT for their commitment to Supplier Diversity, and to the one gentleman who hired me, who gave me a chance 7 years ago, Stephen Anthos. Thank you very much for them. And as I close, I'll just leave this one thought with you all. When I look around the room and look at the NMSDC, I see some of the most talented MBEs in the country. I also see some of the most powerful, influential, and wealthiest corporations in the world as part of NMSDC. Matter of fact, the corporate members collectively last year made trillions of dollars worth of economic revenue. Just think if we all work together to achieve one common goal, and that one common goal is to support the mission of the NMSDC. If we do that, friends, think of how much economic wealth that we can generate into our underserved communities across the country. Think of how many sustainable jobs that we can create in our underrepresented communities across the country. And if we do this together as one team, we'll not only be making our country become more inclusive and diverse, which will make it a better country for all of us to live and prosper in together, but more importantly, we'll be creating a legacy for our children and our children's children to remember us by. A legacy so strong and powerful that it's one that perhaps many, many years from now, long after we might have moved on from this short life of ours, a legacy where our great-great-grandchildren can look back one day and reflect on us. And when they think about us, they're not going to remember us based upon how much personal wealth we took in life and gained, because we can't take that with us when we move on anyway. What they're going to remember us by is what counts the most. And that's what each of us are doing every day through our conscious deeds and our hearts to educate and prepare the next generation of young men and women who are our future leaders, our children, our offspring. What they're going to remember is what we're doing each day to create hope in our underserved communities by teaching the youth in our underrepresented communities that despite the challenges and adversities that they may be facing every day within their environment, there is still a different path that they can take to gain success the right way. And what they'll remember most is what every single one of us here in this room will be doing from this day moving forward to create a better tomorrow and a brighter future for them. And if that's how my legacy is defined, if that's how my three little baby girls will remember their father, then I know that I've been very blessed to have a meaningful purpose in this life. Friends, thank you for this recognition. Please continue to support the NMSDC in its mission. And may our Heavenly Father please continue to bestow peace and blessings upon each of us. Thank you very much.